today's job's got a bit of everything. There's a tree over the house, there's some dead trees, some little bushy things up against the house. I think there might even be a picnic table the guy wants me to cut up. Now I know some guys add like snow shoveling and stuff in the wintertime, but cutting up picnic tables, that could be like a boom niche industry.
Live bullets against a crowd in the capital, Addis Ababa.
Alright, house is up here on the left, a little bit sketchy. Speed limit here is like 55, and I've got to back in, so... I'm not going to mention how that happened, but I did squeeze the rig in here. It was wrong. Alright, tree walkthrough. This dude, stuff over the house. Got to come back and come down. I was kind of dreaming about pole sawing it, but I think it's going to be a climb with some top anchors. That's going to take like all day. Then there's just like some dead stuff. We got Widowmaker. We got this dead ash that's just completely toasted. Taking out the redbud by the house. There's a crispy cherry over here, just completely just dead. But where's the picnic table? Oh, there's the picnic table. All right, picnic table's over yonder. It does look kind of spent. I usually start with the hard stuff on these jobs, so I guess I gotta climb this guy. Hey, John. How you doing?
Pretty good. Truck in the way?
Yeah, is there any way? I know it's not a lot of space.
I can move as far over this way or...
Kind of, yeah, forward and over.
Yeah.
Good. I'm just kind of working this tree. So my plan was to start over there, so I'm gonna start over here instead. It just kind of makes more sense. I've got my line over here, and I can set a rigging line over here too. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Just to kind of catch you up, there was a big boy right down in there that I took out and kind of messed with the camera at the same time. Just hooking up the next branch. This guy is... It's kind of one of those ones you could maybe do it without a hookup, but it'll just be better to make sure it goes away from that glass. This reminds me of that old saying, people in glass houses should not have trees. All right, I had this thing hooked up on my Rescue 8 figure 8 dealio, but I think I'm gonna freehand it because I want it to move. And yeah. Getting a little messy down there. Got definite ground crew labor issues. Rigging line's all kinds of messed up. I guess I'll come down and just kind of bzz, bzz on that stuff. Clean it up a little bit. Maybe eat some lunch. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
How much longer are you gonna be there?
Probably, I'd say 25, 20 minutes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Almost the end of it.
All right.
Like that much, but my God.
All right, so I'm just kind of waiting for this dude. He'll be out of here in a minute. At which point I can bomb this one. I've got this just perma-tied up, and that's to get it going this way. All right, so since I'm up here just waiting for this dude, I kind of got the idea that I might want to put a line in over there for that whole stem, because that is just so far out over the house and over my point. So I think I might try it. I'll keep some line in case I screw it up. I think it'll be worth it. Oh yeah, come on. There we go. There he goes. Oh, do not go to the house. Oh, is he gonna miss the house? No, he's going to the house. Just gotta rest it there. Just gonna rest on the side. One more time. It's like maybe the 5th climb, and just gotta set the line and get this last big limb. Now this limb is big, tip-tied, and definitely coming at me. Escape route's over here, just to kind of try to dodge it. Give it a second. Oh yeah, there we go. It snowed for like a couple days after what you saw, so I paused this whole operation. This is the new conveyor belt tip deck trailer thing, and I'm just testing out for the first time on the job just to see how it goes. Log jam scenario, you gotta get in there and move stuff around for sure. Ding that guy in a rock, and I'm gonna throw a new chain on. These guys, like HIPA, H-I-P-A, they've got some kind of chainsaw store, and they sent me a couple of these. I'm gonna throw it on here and see how it burns. Oh, this looks so wet and so cold. Got a little KFC in the creek. I don't want to get wet today. Yeah, it's just kind of barely hung up. It's not really hanging on anything. It's kind of like everything's on one branch right there. I kind of like the natural bridge myself. What is this? Like big old balls of stuff on me. On the chopping block is this little bonsai'd out a redbud. You know, it's doing okay from a certain perspective, like the uniqueness perspective, but kind of rotted out right here and close to the house, so they want it gone. Before I get too focused just on trees and stuff, let me show you the picnic table. It's kind of like a thing of beauty and full of potential if you're thinking about picnicking. I mean, really just like some Thompson's water seal, maybe a little fine sandpaper, and it'll be back in action. That's it. I can finally say I cut up a picnic table. Yeah, there's that thing people say, it's like no job too big or too small. I think my motto is going to be something like no job too weird. I think it's a good idea to resume with the theme of the program, which is obliterating dead trees and trees in the wrong place and stuff like that. As for the condition of the tree, it's utterly hideous. It's completely rotted out. Yeah, hinge wood is suspect, and I'm gonna just go exactly where the tree wants to go. It's got a little bit of weight in this gap, and that's where it's gonna go. These are dead and dying ash trees, so I'm not too worried about them. Jerry, it's not too bad actually. There's actually some wood inside all that rock. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of cleanup. Sometimes it just kind of turn to dust when they hit the ground. Just a side note, I've definitely been liking the redhead wedges. I feel like they're tougher than the ones I was using before, those notch ones. That kind of break sometimes when you smash you in the face. I'm gonna take the logs back to my place, but everything else is just kind of cut it and leave it. They just want piles back there. But before I load it, I figure I might as well just take down the last tree. It's this ash over here, big dead, crispy, poor thing. I was talking to someone online just the other day about treating ash trees, but I'm not into it. It's like so many pesticides and stuff introducing into the environment, get to the birds and whatnot. This guy's got a little bit of metal in it. Oh. Oh, that's a log load. I had that fantasy at the beginning that I'd just be able to conveyor everything in perfectly, but as I started loading from the sides, the logs are kind of going sideways, and I ended up in there straightening this stuff out. But I did scoot a good portion of it. I would say on the plus side, it's nice to have that low deck. It's just easy to load. On the negative side, definitely not as big as the Green Beast. All right, Little Yellow Devil is strapped up. And that wraps up this job. It is so nice to be able to just back the Little Yellow Devil onto the trailer and tip it and go. Like no pulling ramps and puckering when you're going up the ramps and wondering about tipping and stuff like that. So I think I'll probably put some sides on it, you know, build it up a little bit. I'm not talking like 4 feet or something, but just put a little more height on it so I can fill it with more stuff. Which reminds me, this is not necessarily a how-to video. It's just a story of how I did it. Appreciate you checking it out. Oh, yeah.